the application, I have to tell you again some of the directives and why these directives are used. There is another directive named ng model. What is ng model? It binds the value of HTML controls. HTML controls means like text box, text area, like combo box, etc. So all these are the HTML controls. So the value you input by using text box or text area, or you selected any of the value by using a combo box or select, this value will be bound by the ng model. It will create a object and it will store all these values that is entered through this input controls. The ng model directive binds the value of HTML control to application data, and also it provide type validation for application data, such as number validation, email validation, or required. The red color star, required. Next point, provides status for application data. Invalid or dirty, or error. Fifth point, provides CSS classes for HTML elements. Sixth point, binds HTML elements to HTML forms. So all these are the features and the functionalities of ng model. It binds the value of HTML control, that's the input controls, text box, text area, combo box. The value of these controls will be bound by the ng model. The ng model directive binds the value of HTML control to the application data. It provides type validation for application data like number validation, email, or required. It provides CSS classes for HTML elements. and also at last it binds HTML elements to HTML forms. So how we can use ng model in our application? That is ng-model. That is not here. As I written there, we have to use in the input controllers, and the div tag write a first input controller, a text box, first name, label, input type equal to text. Here write the ng model, define the ng model for the first name text box. I defined the ng model as first name. Next label, last name. Write another text box and define the ng model as last name. So as I told that the value you entered in this text box will be held by this ng model first name. It will create a object and it will hold the data, or it will store the data that you entered in this text box. Like this text box also have the ng model last name, and it will create an object and it will hold the value you entered in this text box. Before I proceed, I have to tell you about an expression. So what is expression? What is expression? AngularJS expressions binds data to HTML page. Mean, what is the data you want to output, or you want to output the value of first name and last name to the HTML page. You should use expression. It's like system.out.println in Java. The same way Angular expressions are used to output the data in the HTML page. AngularJS expressions are written inside double braces. Like first name or last name, or in this way also concat the two values like this. Last name. So in this way we can output the data by using this double braces. Third point, AngularJS expressions are much like JavaScript expressions. They can contain literals, operators and variables also. AngularJS expressions are much like JavaScript expressions. They can contain literals, operators and variables. As you can see, variables, operators, all these can be used, or we can use inside the expression. So let's go to our first example. So we want to output the first name and last name. How we can? By using the expressions. Copy this. So first the normal HTML page will get the AngularJS power. Next we will bind the data by using ng model. So the data you entered in the text box will bind by the ng model with the reference of first name, here with the reference of last name, and to print the first name and last name use the double braces known as expression. Save it and execute it. So see, we have two text boxes. I entered the first name. See, instantly you are getting the output. The last name. See. So this is the awesome facility by AngularJS, which provides instant output as you type in the text box. Let's make it a better UI experience. Let's have a break line, and I will write welcome to DURGASOFT, Mr. C. Refresh it. Let's save it first. Save it and refresh it. See, you can see. Let's have another break line. Save it. Refresh it. See, welcome to DURGASOFT, Mr. Last name. See. So we are getting an instant output because of AngularJS.